It's number one versus number two. These matchups are special. The entire landscape looking in today on this one, and they become a part of college football history. Hopefully, we'll get something epic. Welcome to beautiful South Florida and Hard Rock Stadium, the home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see, last season's national champions, LSU Tigers, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And the Canes will kick it away to start us off. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. An inside give now from the shotgun. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line. Late in the season here, this one has all kinds of playoff implications, Kurt. You got to believe the winner here is in a pole position for that top playoff seed.
Yeah, no doubt about it. So much at stake here. Absolutely. Whoever wins this one, to me, is in the driver's seat for the rest of the year. We're in the back nine of the season. Let's see who can win this one and claim to be that most dominant team.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
They'll run it from the gun. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. And the ball is picked off. It goes down quickly, but that's a takeaway for this defense. Important play.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. We're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Gets made on the out route. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Kirk, both sides told us neither this is going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
Short completion. A third down play coming up. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Gets hauled in here over the middle. They keep the drive going. It's a first out of the 46.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Keeping it on the ground here. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on first and 10.
They'll run it here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards. And put a star next to that play. It's like the linebacker knew the ball was going to be going to this receiver, so it's the instincts, and then it's the awareness and the athletic ability to be able to bring down a wide.
He's looking deep down the middle. Pass caught. Can he get in?
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, LSU.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Solid gain there, moves the ball out to the 32. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Back to throw again. Caught over the middle. It's Carney. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Now it's 2nd down here. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Finds an open target on the left side. Finds room at the 30. Steps out of bounds after a huge pickup, but hang on. There is a penalty marker on the play. This one might be coming back. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
But I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. It's a quick grab. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. He's hit as he throws it. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
A short completion to the tight end. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. And some big plays through the air have been a big part of the story so far. These receivers have shown up today. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
Head coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for 4th down. Here's the snap. He's looking to throw. A 4th down completion to the running back. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Boy, the defense had everybody accounted for except the running back. You could really feel the quarterback having to work through his progressions. He came off his primary, finally finds the running back, and they pick up the first down.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
LSU is now operating in the red zone.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And the crowd coming to life here trying to help this defense down in the red zone. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Now takes a hit but lets it fly. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, how about the quarterback sitting in there, taking the hit, but not before he got rid of the ball and hitting his intended target with a strike in the end zone? What a way to withstand the pressure and deliver for the 6 points.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. The offense is back on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking deep downfield to the left. This one is dropped. My goodness, he was wide open. Would have been a huge gain. Well, the season just got a lot more intense. This could be fun. A premier 1 versus 2 matchup, Kirk, right here in the middle of the season.
Yeah, middle of the year to get 1 versus 2. This obviously is going to have a lot of implications as far as the playoff is concerned. I'm just curious to see a big game like this. You ease your way in, or do you take a couple big swings to try to establish who could be the dominating team?
Bringing pressure. Oh, he misfires again. 3 in a row.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the wideout goes in motion. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Lets it fly to the wideout. It's a 4th down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
Hey, I like the aggressive approach here, trying to pick up this 1st down, just not able to execute, and now you've given the opposing offense really good field position. Your defense better step up.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Screen to the receiver in the flat. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going, and it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Trying for a 4th down completion. Moves out of the pocket. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10.
Well, it's a blown opportunity here for this defense. They get the offense all the way to 4th down and long. They got to get pressure. They got to get this offense off the field, make them pay for this aggressive decision to go for it. And instead, they give up the 1st down. This could cost them.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here.
Let's go.
Looking to throw here. Oh, that one's picked off. They get him down after a short return, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. On the read. Pitches to the back. Gets the first and still running. Breaking free at the 35. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, LSU.
Love how the quarterback waited until the last possible second to draw the defense in until he pitches it out on the option play. And not only does he get big yards, but they turn into a touchdown.
LSU 21, Miami 0.
Returner looking to make a play here. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Drive now backed up at the 15. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after the incompletion on 1st down. The pass is intercepted. And it's a touchdown, but hold on here. We have a flag down. Let's check what that's about. So the pick six is wiped away by the defensive pass interference. What a huge call there and a big momentum shift. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. There's contact on the throw. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
The offense will begin now with excellent field position. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
He keeps it on the design run. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
And he'll pick up the 1st down, stopped at the 27.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the 1st down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Running out of time in the pocket. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
Boy, this defense is doing an outstanding job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage. That's their 3rd interception now.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, LSU. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Chris, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. He'll try a pass here. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? 1st down, looking to throw the football. Looking deep to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That run moves the ball across the 40. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. Second down after that run on the previous play. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the 2nd half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They were reeling in the first half. It's a massive deficit to try to make up as we start the 3rd quarter. Looks left and finds his target there. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws.
Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Oh, he's bringing it back. Touchdown, LSU. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
The QB is the loneliest man in the stadium right now following that dreaded pick 6. For this guy, it's a nightmare in real time. And for the defense, unbridled jubilation.
42, Miami, 0.
And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And the return man steps out at the 28. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Makes a quick catch. Gets into space at the 50. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? And just like that, in one play, they moved into scoring position at the 23. One massive play has moved the football just outside the red zone. First down. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught by the receiver. Second down after that previous play. Looking downfield, it's Morris. Boom. Pass caught. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
The Hurricanes looking to cash in the red zone. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Headed for the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Canes.
That's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
When the defense took the field, they mean business. First play of the drive, getting after the quarterback for a huge sack and getting him behind the chains. Love to see it.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Checks this down to the running back. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle made after a big gain. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hand.
The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Look out, he's in the clear. He steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Looking downfield, it's Morris. Fired into a tight window and picked off. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
This guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay with him in man coverage. Very tough to do. What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9.
Go at the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. But I love seeing the receiver's willingness to be a part of that and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Touchdown, LSU. This offense cannot be stopped.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
49, Miami, 7.
Returner looking to make a play here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. That's a design quarterback keeper. He's got the first and still going. Here he goes. And he'll finally step out of bounds after a massive gain.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line there. They were able to pave the way for that first down.
One big play, and the offense has flipped the field. They're across the 50, set up with a first down. Tackle finally made at the 37, and first and 10 from there.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Second down play coming up. To throw, it's Morris. Put quickly. Great defensive play, tackled quickly. Not much of a gain.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
6 remain. Can it be?
Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. They're going to run it here. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on.
Deep shot toward the end zone. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He lets it go. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
LSU has moved into the red zone. Looking to chuck it again. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. The receiver grabs it. Touchdown, Tigers! That's how you finish a play.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score LSU 56, Miami 7.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. The returner is brought down. Gets you started with the next drive. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll bring him down just short of the 20.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught in the flat by the running back. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. So the offense comes up now on 1st down thanks to that costly penalty. Play action here on 1st down. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable to me.
And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? And he's in the clear down the right side, end zone ahead. Takes it all the way back for a pick 6. Touchdown, LSU.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
LSU 63, Miami 7.
He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Short pass finds the tight end. Breaking free at the 35. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the fourth quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play. Try to get in the end zone. Maybe get an onside kick.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down.
42 Spider.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Arrow. Moves.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
And the first play of this drive is a big sack for this defense. These are exactly the kind of plays that can kill a drive before you even get the 3rd down. You cannot allow a big sack to start a drive like this.
Looking for a man deep down the middle. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. 1st and goal for the offense. Grinding away with a running game. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Offense facing 2nd and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, LSU.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
The kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field.
Kick this one away.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return.
And your Miami Hurricanes will take over 1st and 10.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. They've got him at the 48, but that's a 1st down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch on a 1st down for this offense.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the 4th quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Looking to pass. It's Morris. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down. The Hurricanes will have 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw yet again. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete.
The passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon or this one will be over.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
What's another incompletion? Just something is missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another 4th down for this quarterback.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. On the move now. The pass falls incomplete. A big fourth down stop for this defense.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Looking for a deep completion. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line. LSU now operating in the red zone. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Catch made on the right side. And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain in the pitch and catch. Well, they move the chains on a clutch drive, and that should be good enough. This was a pressure game. They step up and answer it here and secure a big victory in the middle of the season. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Tigers.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
LSU 77, Miami 7.
He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
Miami Hurricanes will take over 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Dropping back, it's Morris. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Now here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense and give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking for a late deep shot. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game. And they stopped the clock with a timeout, 9 seconds remaining. So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Hit as he released it. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. They get him down after a short return, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36. And now the first play of this drive, they'll begin at the 36. First down, looking to throw the football. A deep shot right down the middle. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. And the interception will end it, the final play of the ballgame.